everything. It's exactly 4 p.m. a.m. Oh my god. Okay. What a way to intro. It's 4 a.m. No, is it? It's 3:52 a.m. in Ontario. I mean, Toronto. And then it's 8:52 a.m. in London, UK. And Calgary is like 1:52. I have all my Canadian timers on. I need them. Okay, so they're roughly like, what, like 8 minutes ahead of Toronto. Right, okay. That's cool. Okay. Everything is stable. Hello. Welcome to the intro of Soulframe. I was just editing the last video that we did earlier today, which was great. Oh, really? Oh, it's 2 hours north? Okay, right. Yay. Okay, cool. Great. We're live on YouTube. Oh, really? Oh, it's 2 hours north. Okay, right. I'll turn that down. Okay, well, that's coming through clearly. That's nice. Yeah, it looks good on YouTube too. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Welcome. It's not 15 minutes and 15 minutes only. Not today. I had a blast earlier. What am I getting up to tonight? Ooh. I'm not really sure yet, to be honest. I think just having a bit of a run through the normal map, not the special map that we got to run through before, but it was a really good showcase of what, you know, everything that I'm still enthralled by being able to go through that process, to be able to just look at how the game is like developed from literally inside out. It's so cool, like absolutely sensational. So most likely I'm probably going to be going through some material runs, just trying to find... Oh, hello, Orangol. Okay, Miss Darkwolf. I think maybe we gave her a Dark Soul instead. Oops. That wasn't my fault. It just happened. So there's some Odin Sin Silk. I'm probably going to go just keep on checking out some of the dungeon tile sets. And just see if we can garner some Moonsteel. Hello, Bambi. Goodbye, Bambi. I've had a really nice rest prior to basically this morning's stream, which was really, really nice. So I'm just giving the Northern Hemisphere an opportunity to jump in and say hi. Pretty much. So it's a plan of no plan today. I did do quite a bit with Scrollock earlier, which was really nice. What did we do? We went through Metafior, I believe, which was nice. I was running Tethrin, but I don't think I'll run Tethrin. I think I'm going to try something else. We don't have any Webbit Seeds. That's unfortunate. We are going to go through some Lilting Cordstones and just see where we're at with those. And we have one ready. Amazing. So we're going to have a look at potential ways to upgrade our investment, return of investment on Whisperings. So we'll see how we go with that. I know that that's been a bit of a hot topic with everyone, but, you know, it's just going to take time. So I'm going to do a Spirit Grace build again. I don't know what I want to run yet, but nah, maybe we can do Esperidote. It's quite good, so we'll see. Sizzle Mania. Hello. Welcome. How dost thou go? You know what? I've actually been really loving Orangol. Orangirls. I love Orangirls. I think we're going to take the Starling Darling today. It's a good sovereign. It's not too bad, but got to be honest, Sympathy Pang with Aftershock on Juniper is just sensational. Blitzel has got some really good ones like Rupture and Calp, so let's go take a bow for a spin. Rune Stealing additional damage. We are going to do that. We're going to increase the smite chance rate. We're going to blind enemies, and then we're going to do not the smite blast. Absolutely not. Instead, maybe what we'll do is turn enemies into allies, and then with our blinding, what we're going to do instead is acquire rune charges, and we're going to give myself a little bit more of an armor boost. And we're going to be running pretty much all except, pretty much. It's relatively decent, although Arangor's piece of the helm will actually give me a lot better armor. So, that being said, I'm going to change that. I'm going to boost up with Pensiv's Cloak, because it gives me a little bit more magical defense, but I'm going to run 90 armor. It's not exceptional, but it does the job. Alternative, we can run the Arangor's Bang or Bloom and Bodkin for the +6. I always think to run Wizard's Wish. Not really sure why. I kind of really hope that will turn into a specialty talisman instead of giving Spirit. Maybe it can give like a little bit of a boost to finding things that are special. But I'm going to be a little bit special today and run the Preludes Honor, which gives me 1+ stat to every virtue, which will be nice. I am going to run a little bit more Grace. So let's have a look at more of Arangor's armor. I could run a full Grace build, essentially, which is, you know, workable. So we'll confirm that. And then we'll refresh the UI. So we've got, what, 39 Grace, 9 Spirit, and 9 Courage. Sounds terrible, but it works a treat. And I love Arangor. Absolutely love her. She's been one of my favorite packs for quite a while. And just, I keep on playing her, and it just gets better and better. The utility of Arangor, more so for movement than anything else, is just great. And I mean, who doesn't like to be a furry, essentially? A furry doggo. And biting people. And savaging them. It's excellent. Why wouldn't you? And it's a free teleport. In-game. Not a big teleport, but it's good enough. So we're going to play probably a few of the other areas that I haven't played for in quite a while. One of the ones that I'm thinking would probably be the Mines of Borrow. So we're going to go teleport over there, and I'm going to utilize my very last Weather Seed. So material farming. That is something that is extremely useful for everyone. So I'm going to do Mock Nor Moan, and that's going to take us into the Glades, and then I can probably slay the Banneret if I really want to. Probably not going to. Reason being, because I can't be bothered. 3-star Faction Tales. Why wouldn't you? It gives you faction rep, and it also gives you a lot of materials. So let's go have a little bit of a jaunt. But I would like to hear just a general overview from anyone who's interested in sharing. Just what your, I guess, findings have been with materials, and just seeing how things are appropriated through some of the, I guess, tasks that we do. Mostly through the votive systems and the dungeons. Hey, we had a double caged animals there. That was different. Anywho, wait, I need that mushroom. Eh. Did I pick up the mushroom? Okay. I'm going to assume that we did. Oh, we got a buff. Excellent. Also extremely useful. Finding buffs. They're really good. They boost your virtues. Small periods of time, but they're excellent. So why wouldn't you? But yeah, I'm having a really good time in Soulframe. More so than ever, just being able to see a very different side of it. Just with what we did earlier today with Fried. It's not something that's probably going to be useful to everyone, but I'm really glad that I got to appreciate the difference of seeing how all the tile sets are literally woven together. The collision textures, the way that we interact with things, it's really cool. It was a really, really fun run. I have to say that. I don't have to. I do say that because it's true. I really appreciated the fact that I was able to run around and basically see Midrath from inside out. And I'm also really appreciating the fact that I have iframes right now. Oh, with Grace amplification? Don't mind if I do. You little chump. Back to the salad patch you go. Back to roots indeed. Where's the other one? I know he's around here somewhere. Excuse me. Okie dokie. Let's free some animals. Lovely. We do like loot. It is quite good. We'll go get some Webbit Sab. You can never use enough, basically. So we got Whisprigs, we got Drugs, we got Quenching Acid. Interesting name. I've always said that. And Sprout Red Prawns. Righto. Probably going to go beat up some of the enemies nearby. Not at this tree. Yeah, I'm going to go down the hill, I think. There's some, I think, weapon stuff just down here, I'm pretty sure. Indeed there is. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to go beat up a whole bunch of enemies too. What are these? Level 17? Perfect. Hello. See ya. Oh gosh. This dude. Selvins. Hey bud. I love missing. It's my favorite thing to do. It makes me feel so good inside. Okie dokie. So, Arangor, thank you for showing up. I need a smite chance, so thank you very much. Why, thank you. And you know what? You can all get turned into a bomb at the same time. Thanks, Arangor. There we go. Hey, bud. See, bud. And that is the beauty of the Hollowing Rune. Expelliarmus. Hello. Goodbye. Cool. Well, that's a wipeout. That's probably one of my favorite areas to do this. Do I need more Webbit Sub? Probably not. Let's go beat up on Etheldred. Oh, hello. You can be my friend. Pretty please. You're a super rare. Come here. Be my friend. Be my friend. Thank you. You also go into my guidebook. Lovely. Super rare and super cute. We do love them. See you, bud. Be free. Okay, we're gonna go beat up Etheldred. It's been a while. I haven't touched base with her for a little while, so I want to see what she's up to. Hello, baby spiders. Goodbye, baby spider. Etheldred, get out of your hole. Nice try. Yep, I think she's still busted. That's unfortunate. She's a grumpy stiltskin, that's for sure. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Hello, Etheldred. Come on, Patricia. Oh wow, she actually she angled for the dog instead. That's awesome. Okay. Get it, Patricia. You can do it. I believe in you. That seems quite painful. Oh wow, they're actually applying bleed damage to her. Excellent. Patricia, here's your cheesy nibbles. Kill them. What's that? You've got weak attacks against my armor? That's amazing. See ya, Etheldred. Goodbye. What do we get? Agaric mushroom and Drax. Excellent. You wolfies have done a good job. Get extra cheesy nibbles today. I don't know where we're getting them from. Probably the Minya, if anyone. Okie dokie. Well, oh, we got Ember Rod. Excellent. Oh, we got some beautiful light textures coming through. Better big sip. Wait. You little turds. I love these guys. Savage Patch Kids are my favorite. Hey, bud. Are you going to attack? Or no? No? Okie dokie. Oh, I should have kicked it in the face. Oh well. Interesting. Light source. Okay. Very cool. Okay, well that's Ethelred. Let's go beat up on, with Galth. She's a lady. And then we'll go into the, I think the Undercity? Or is it going into the Glades? Yeah, we'll go get the Mockeries. We definitely need Mockeries. Goodbye. You're not a Moonsteel. That's unfortunate. Alright, there's an archer, and there's our target. We shall find you. Don't you worry about that, my dear.
So it wants to play.
I sure do. Nope, that's a big no from me. No more beating up on me, you evil lady. You've got flame damage? Amazing. I'm gonna set myself on fire. Oh, I like that AoE. That's great. Gorth, I love you. That's pretty good stagger. Pretty good. But I can also handle you. No problem. Haha. Man, she's aggressive. I love that. See, bud. What do we get? An Orst? Ah, it's not Moonsteel? Unfortunate. I guess we're doing a back-to-front boss run at this point. Hello. See ya. And the Sinalcum coin. Law and Order. Oh my god, it's Susan from Finance. How terrible. Thanks, Susan. Lovely. Oh look, there's her hand. The hand of Susan. Anywho, alright. Let's go down to the glades. We're gonna need to. I want some Mockeries. Because I need these Whisperings, man. Everybody does. Yeah, we'll go get some sap. Maybe I'll bugger it. We'll just go beat up on Mr. Kabocha later, I think. Oakley dokley, enter the fabled glades, eh? Can do. And we got Mockeries awaiting us. Excellent. Awaken, my child. I need you. And you. That would have been extremely painful. Thank you, sir. 2 Whisperings. That's not enough. Clearly. And that is a-okay. Okie dokie. Blades time. So what have we got? Arangor's buff is already dissipating halfway. Interesting, Garen Roods hasn't stopped. Would really like to see like a blessing cleansing potion. I think that would be helpful. The floaty jump is only so bearable. But at least we're getting the blessings. Blades time. Should we set it on fire? I could probably do Mora's Hand. Actually, let's do the Muffin Man. Orangol has been fun, but Muffin Man would be fun. Okie dokie. So, switchy-roo time. And this will be quite a good hybrid build. Let's do halfway between. Let's do 30. And maybe 6 will be sufficient. Alright, we'll do Orlick stuff because he's good. Pretty good. 33, that doesn't seem right. 123, that's better. Triune, we'll chuck on the Talisman and then we're going to change out some fashion, I think. We're going to do a little bit more of a nice little Gwilyn build, I feel. So, that being said, let's have a look at Swooning Blow, useful. This would actually be far better because of the Arcane Clarity. Heavy attacks, because why not? Let's increase my chance, physical armor, and more smite. Wonderful. Let's go change our Bastion. So Ode Miners we've got to destroy a... Sure can. Bonsoir. Ça va? I don't want to alter my appearance. Let's do the Muffin Man. Pantaloons. What should we wear? I don't know about that. Maybe not. We could do plate mail. Where's the Circade armor? There we go. Yeah, that could work. Although I do enjoy the Forgetfire leathers. They're usually pretty good. Maybe not that. Foreign goals, maybe? Although we haven't done wizard robes for a while. I do like this set though. Let's have a look at... What's this one look like? It still cuts through, unfortunately. Yeah, this could work. We'll change the colorations though. Do we want a hood? Maybe. We could do the Papa Pipo mask. We'd scare the crap out of everything. Does that one be resized? No. Okay. Nah. We'll do this guy. I think this will be nice. So we'll do gold for that, and then we're going to do dark for everything else. That will be nice. Oh, okay, so that's black fur. Maybe not. Black, perhaps? Yeah. We'll do monochromatics today. What's the yellow? Yeah, that'll work. That can go... Ooh, that's a bit dark. We'll do the Oshelda's Hope for that. So that's blue. We can do silver. Then what's the green? So we can do a dark leather for that. That'll be nice. What's the fur color? Let's just do a bit more brown. Actually, no. You know what? We're just going Alora's. That'll be nice. And then we'll change the way that our back looks as well. Let's do dark. Okay. Maybe. Let's do some steel blue. That'll be nice. Although that shows... No, that'll be nice. That's gold. And then this. The Muffin Man build. The Muffin Hand. We do enjoy this. Okay. Fashion is done.
Drab, everything drab.
There's nothing drab about the Muffin Man build. Okay. Hello. Drink or die? I don't think so. See, bud. Back to lettuce you become. I almost feel like this is like a transmogrification kind of style caster. Hello. Goodbye. Nope. See, bud. Ooh, thank you very much. Excellent. Alright, Burb, where are we going? Are we going there? Oh, okay, what's over here first? I don't trust you. There might be... Oh, I need to put more dock on my helm, I think. We can do that later. Docky, be mine. Thank you. You are uber cute, my friend. Thank you. Double dredge. Wonderful. Any chest? No? Okay. Hey, creep. Goodbye. And that's a Stolton. And to the usual bin. Lovely. Ooh, I like the enkindled on this stuff. That looks really cool. Ooh. Flame gem. We do like it. Quenching acid. Also love it. Where's the other creep? Wake up. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now I'm gonna trust Burb. Just this one time. Just the one time. Although Burb is pretty good, so... most of the time. So I think that's one. Eventually when it breaks. Hey, bud. See you, bud. It is good for you. I will drink my lovely broth, I think. Oh. Okay. There we go. Comfort first. Cosmic Quartz, lovely jubbly. Glow Lamprites, also extremely good. Let's go this way. Open Sesame. Ooh, okay, this is a good Glades. Lovely. Very nice. Oh man, that wasn't part of the motors I was supposed to kill? That's a shame. Anywho. Ooh, okay, good. Do we have... ooh, gold chest? Excellent. What did we get? Oh, that was a rook? Interesting. So that's where rook drops from. Huh. Also Silent Rose, but okay. Hello. Okay. We're going this way. And this one. Cool. And 162 drags. Sensational. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I bet you that we've got the Endless Glade. We certainly do. Lol. I'm glad I don't need to do this anymore. Oh, it takes a while. Although useful. I'm sorry, Shrimp. I need your stuff. Thanks, bud. Expelliarmus. Okay, do you kill me? Okay, no. Interesting. So no damage output on those. I don't trust them. They've got to do some sort of damage. No damage? What? That doesn't seem right. And we win. I think. Indeed we do. Victory stands. 1400 experience? Okay, not bad. No, that was 1000 experience because I started with 420. Experience-wise. Not the actual 420. Maybe I should. Alright. Better big sip. Uh-huh. I kind of wish I had something to level. Kinda. The frame of souls indeed fakest. What is shaking, my friend? Happy morning to you. It's been a very productive day in Soulframe. I'm not going to stay here long. I've got nothing to level. It's just double checking something. Your bacon? Your bacon is shaken? I love it. Did you rest well? What's the time there? Is it like 10 AM? Like 10:24? Absolutely rudeness. Indeed, I'm on time. It's 10:25 AM now. I'm very good with my times. I don't know how. Surprisingly, for neurospicy. Usually we're time blind. Not blind, but you know what I mean. I guess. Alright, I'm out of here. I don't need to get anything from these chumps. It's just to triple check something with them. Alright, chumperoos. Attack. Burn yourselves. Oh, interesting. They don't activate the passive. Huh. Creeps. Interesting. They don't activate the passive of Handamora. That's not good. That is not good. I wonder why. Anywho, there we go. Mockeries can keep spawning if they really want to. I'm out of here. Hey, bud. I got to do something really fun again in Soulframe. I got to go visit the very underneath of Madrath. It was very cool. It's basically seeing how the game is created. It was very nice. One of my, I guess, cohort players of Soulframe was very generous and took me for a run through like a bugged area that you can access and be able to get all the way underneath and see Madrath from a very different view. It was very cool. You can see all of the different tile sets, the textures. I learnt about a lot of the like collision meshes that come along with it. So like what you can collide with. It was sensational. It was really, really fun. I love doing that sort of stuff. It makes me think I should have gotten into game development a lot earlier. but I don't think I would have appreciated it as much as I do now. Being a nerd is great. Oh, okay. I see you being creepy there, dog. Oh, good. They do run away now, so they dislocate from the soul smite. That's good. Oh my god. It's... Dude, I've got it up on YouTube in the latest lives. I've tagged a few of the elements if you want to, like, have a look. It was so worth it. It was just really nice sharing that with chat too. Really, really worth it. It opens your eyes up to how long and why, like, things take. Like, I'm sure you've done, like, similar things, an experience of, you know, playing a developing title, so to speak, and just being able to see, like, the game from a completely different... It's kind of like having the curtain pulled back in the best of ways. It was just awesome. So I save that sort of stuff when they're online. And they were online, so they jumped into squad with me and we were able to go for a run. It was so good. It was so worth it. It was really fun. I want your melee stance, please. Pretty please. I really do want to be able to do this with flyblades. I see that you're still stuck on that tree, my friend. That is unfortunate for you. I love how you're throwing at me and not the mockery. Interesting. So the passive of Mora is not working at the moment. That's not ideal. I have that soul. Okay. Lovely. Well, that's unfortunate. What's going on with Hand of Mora? Why are you not casting your AoE? Did we get Orangol's Fang? We did! Orangol's Fang. Look at that. Amazing. And Moronite. Sensational. Very nice. I should probably go change the color of the top, though. Viminia. I need your help.
It brings us a neighbor?
Maybe.
Then tell it we are busy.
There we go. That's better. We're going assassin style. Kind of.
Bye-bye.
More of like a dark mage caster. What's on the daily agenda today? Living life, doing the things. I'm also feeling a lot better, by the way. I don't know if I told you I had like some like weird gut bug thing. Just bollocks. But back to the IRL office tomorrow. So work daytime and then jump back in and just do more Soulframe things in the afternoon. Late office, yeah, it's okay. I got to have a really good debrief with a few people today, which was nice. So it was really, really good. It was a worthwhile conversation. So it was a really good catch up too. So positive results, I think. Mine's a borrow time. What are we borrowing? I'm lucky though, because I don't really have to travel all that far, which is good. We need mushrooms, and we need a lot of them. I'm curious about this giant gem. Are we able to farm this eventually? I feel like we should be able to. And I haven't been down this little area for quite a while. I was hoping that this would be expanded somehow, as in use Orangol's, I don't know, pact or something at nighttime, and this door looking thing opens up, I think that'd be really cool. Is there any way to get through here? It doesn't look like it opens. Unfortunately. I'll keep an eye on it. There's plenty of stuff to do. Oh, there we go. Is that jump off? No, the jump off is still, like, fully active. I feel like I'm going to be stuck with this buff for a while. Where's the Banneret from here? Banneret, are you here? Squirrel, be my friend. Maybe? Come on, be my friend. Come on, Mr. Sparkles. Come on, be my friend. God damn it, be my friend. Okay. Come on, be my friend. There we go. Exactly. Be my friend or else, you super glowing charged squirrel. They're super cute, but Spectral Sight is, like, funky. It does some weird things. I am curious about Mora's hand, though. It's not activating the way that it should. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. That's the whole point. I mean, it's pretty cool to, like, you know, be able to force things to be your friends, but, you know, humans aren't that easy. Num num num. I'll eat your soul instead. Alright, so we got scrap brass, Whisprigs. Amazing. We've got 24 Whisprigs. We can create another cordstone. Oh my lord. Goodbye. Drax and Dendrite Weave. Who knew? And Patch Leather. Super good for material farming. I'm basically just testing out most of the Dendrite tile sets. And setting stuff on fire. Which is always fun. I love how she tries to be sneaky behind the corner. It's like, dude, I saw you. Excellent room cleaner, though. Hello. Thank you. I am tempted to use that weapon, though. I do like the Orst. It's quite good. Have you been jumping into Soulframe recently, Faker? Fakist. I always think Faker. I always think the DJ there. And I like the music that you play. Maestro. So that's doing extra damage, but I want to know what that is. We'll find out. Eventually. Oh, the baby duckies. Seabed. No babies. I'm going to assume it's this way. Creep. Get out of here. Nope. we got another maestro. I hope we get another Moonsteel at some point. What's the inventory at? 266,303. So I went and bought another 50 slots. So packs apparently do take up inventory slot, armor, and weaponry. I got my ticket responded to from support. I want more clarification because I feel like it was not responded to in the appropriate manner. It didn't give me the answer that I needed. It's not about me wanting it. It was more just, I need more clarification. Like, I'm understanding partially what they're saying, but it's more like, yeah, you're not clarifying what I'm asking. Specifically on a weapon pickup and not being saved to the inventory. And it's happened quite often. Known issue, but yeah, I want more clarification on it. Needle's Eye. So this is a good dungeon to come to as well. I've got to figure out how am I going to get up. Okay, there. Oh, there's a new song by Block Party, Pigwig. I love it. The feeling when you find a new love. Oh, that sounds really cute. I wish I had one of those. Yeah, nice. I love finding a really good song and you just put it on repeat. That's so nice. Oh, really? Block Party fanbase doesn't like it? Well, I mean, whatever. Maybe they don't have taste. I mean, you gotta try something new, you know. And things can grow on you, especially music. What? You know what I'm like. I'm pretty, like, blunt. There's no point in beating around the bush. I mean, it's their loss. If they don't like something, well... get some taste buds. And I think if you like it, that's a good thing, so, you know. I'll have to listen to it. But it's called Pigwig. I like that name. That sounds like one of the islands in the game. I can literally turn anything back into Soulframe. It's so weird. It's just how my brain is wired at the moment. Any chests? No. Hello? You're creeping in a nice little storage room by yourself? What are you doing down here? Creep. Okay, so this is one of the original tile sets from what I can tell, which is good. So there's the sunlight. That's going to that room, so we're gonna go down here. Ugh, Ben. What are you doing here? Are you stuck once again? What is needing to be done here? Oh, there it is. Let me get it from the windowsill. Damn it. Okay. Oh. Can we get there? No. I just want to... There we go. Got it. So that goes up there. Righto. Get out of here. I love how it's giving sunlight to a plant. That's nice. Tingling Band from Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter? I'm thinking of like Harry Potter. Are we talking about the same thing? Sometimes I live under a rock. Not really, I put my time into what I do here most of the time. A hefty amount of time. Kegling. Oh, okay, right. Right. Oh no, I just force my pen. Ugh. Oh well. That's alright. It doesn't really mean much at the moment. A children's book from the 1900s. Okay, right. Yeah, wow. Okay. Sometimes I wish I was born, like, back then. Ignemora. Moonsteel, please. Please? Please be Moonsteel? God damn it. We'll get there. Eventually. Oh, so it's a pet name. That's kind of cute, though. That's really cute. I think about, like, partnership, and I'm like, I kind of like my individual too much. Oh, that's a decent basket rest. Okay, well, taking that. I just don't want to live in someone else's back pocket and have someone else live in mine, you know? Just do your thing and be like, hey, let's do dinner, like, together. Huh. And also gaming. They have to be into gaming. They need to be a nerd and emotionally intelligent. And just intelligent in general. I don't, because I wouldn't have met you online. That's true. I know. We do make good friends. We may be, like, internationally separated, but the online space is good for creating bridges, I think. It's very nice. Not gonna lie, I feel like just booking a plane ticket and just disappearing for, I don't know, a month somewhere at some point. I'm definitely at that stage of life where I'm like, I feel like traveling again. And considering that I've done as much travel as I have, I would love to do some more road trips and just like camping stuff and just enjoying, you know, the laissez-faire life. Excellent. Our number? Okay. That is not ideal and what I wanted to do. Oh, Bog and Myrtle. Oh, you're not the Bog and Myrtle that I wanted. That's alright. I'll take you anyway. Okay. I mean, this gives me pretty busy in and around work as well. So I can balance both two things, basically. Which is good. But I'm definitely all about that travel. Very much so. Or if people just want to come and visit Australia, I'll just cab you guys over. We can do gaming parties. LAN parties. Do you guys remember those? Oh my god. Scrub. Hello. It is going extremely fine this evening. How does that go? No tantrum lightning for you. I love doing that. They sacrifice themselves. No. Yeah, this is definitely one of the older tile sets. You got a lot of visiting to do in Australia? Oh my god. You will. You bet. I better be. I think we'd have a really good time together. I've got plenty of places I can show you. Like north and south of the city that I live in. There's plenty of stuff. Like if you really like... I mean, I say like hiking, which you can do. But I'm talking more like forest walk stuff and just showing you like different areas. There's heaps. Like honestly, it'll be grand. And the schedule that I've got allows me to basically have half my day in the morning, like really early morning. And then I basically have the afternoon to do what I wish, which is great. So, you really tired, Scrub? Not a good sleep? I figured out that I have a very slow burn anxiousness that's constant 24/7. It's really not great. I figured that out today. Oh, exhausting day at work. People can be exhausting. That's where you can tell them to... Well, it's the French word for seal, but fuck off. Thick. And say it often. I do it quite often. Mostly just because, yeah, I don't know. It's energy draining a lot of the time. If they don't come with a solution or like a direct solution, I get frustrated extremely quickly. Or if like you ask a question and they answer you with a question, that's the most annoying thing. I get spicy with people straight away. I'm like, I'm not asking you to answer like with a question. I'm asking you because I want an answer. It's either now or I'll find it somewhere else. They're like, oh, I'm like, yeah. Do you have the answer? Because if you don't, that's okay. I will go find it. I'm about being efficient, essentially. And I know that different people operate differently too. But, yeah. Mentally tired? Yeah, mental fatigue is... It's for real. It's difficult to, I guess, recalibrate, I'd say. Especially if it's like, you know, you got your Monday to Fridays kind of thing, or whatever your work schedules are like. It can be like that. And sometimes it can be just being like disconnected from the work that you do too. Trust me, I've got my days. Damn it, I really want Bog and Metal. A Moonsteel. Cut off, hello. How does that go? And Fakest, you will be like on my travel list too. You better like message me on WhatsApp and be like, yo, I'm inside your city. I'd be like, great. Where am I picking up from? And where are we going first? It'd be awesome. I reckon you'd be a real good travel buddy. I think it'd be awesome. I'd love to show you around. Selvins. That didn't last long. He did. Hello. And we also have an advertising break. Unfortunately, if you were in ad jail, there's not really much I can do about that. But you can. With the power of belief, you can ignore the ads for 3 minutes. Come on. Give me a Bog and Myrtle or Ignite more a Moonsteel. Or a Moonsteel Basker's Rest. Ah, I got excited then. Oh well. Alright, we're running a different tile set. I'm aiming for another Moonsteel tonight. Bailk is also an extremely good weapon, so I think I'm going to pop that one on too. I'm just going to play with all the different weapons that I don't utilize all that much. Excellent. I got a Rib 2 from a very low level dungeon like this, from one of the Sinecure bannerets. It was like a like level like 15 dungeon, if that, which is really good. So, and I think I got that yesterday, and they look pretty good. I don't mind the Rib 2. They're savage. They're really quick, but I'm a little bit more concerned over Mora's Hand. Its passive doesn't seem to be activating. Or like the ability, rather. Ember. But Ash will show you. So I've got the Ducalic, I've got the Rib 2, I've got the Oran Umber. What else have I got? Lightweak? I really wish that the weapons that had Moonsteel on them showed the Moonsteel border on the little UI. I think that'd be really nice. I think it would just be nice to have that. Bog and Myrtle, I don't have that one yet. There's quite a lot of different weapons I've got, but I'm mostly saving everything for probably the bin. But when we get the new upgrade. Where's the Rib 2? These are all long blades. I need short blades. Short blade. There we go. The Rib 2. They look pretty cool. I don't mind them. Hang on. See if I get the... That's kind of what they look like. They're kind of like spotty. But they look pretty dope. Yeah, the Moonsteel's pretty good on them, so they're not too bad. So yeah, Decalic, these ones, the Riv 2, Lightwake, and the Aura Number is what I have currently. So that was the tile set that I just ran through Mines of Bottle. We're going to go do this one alternatively and see what that produces too. I'm also looking at Solace 1 Clivers, seeing where they drop from. It's generally most of the starting location tile sets, and they're older tile sets. So I'm assuming the way that they operate is it's more of the older tile sets that are dropping them rather than the brand new ones. You want a Solace 1? Oh yeah, do you have the sword skin for that one, Scrub? As in the Solace 1 like skin that you can claim in Warframe? Oh, you do? Okay, right. Yeah. I was going to say, if you didn't have one, I'm happy to give you the... I think I've got one more that I can send out. I'm pretty sure that Kitty may have given me another code, I think. But that's more for the game. So I might actually do that with a co-op stream. Oh, you've used like 3 of them. Okay, right. Nice. Yeah, I think I've used one of them for the Solace 1 skin. And then I think the last one that I had... I think I'm going to give to Unified Codex, because he was asking about codes the other day. So I said, oh, look, give me like a week and see what codes I can scrounge up. And I'm going to send them to him, because he's trying to get his community into Soulframe too. Yeah, we'll take that. Which is good to hear. Like, he's been really supportive. He was, he was lovely. He was like, dude, I dropped in. I didn't have much time to say hi, but you were at the top of the category for Soulframe. I'm like, well, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I'm in the game all the time. I love that. Pricklies. Okay, not too bad. Deservedly so. Thank you. Yeah, I think the fact that Soulframe started my like streaming and content creation is pretty wild. So I'm glad that I've really stuck with it, to be honest. It's a lot of work, as in just a lot of time sink and not a lot of monetary, but you can build that. And it's a business anyway, so I'm learning that alongside that too. You know, how do you build that? You know, who's your audience? Who are you giving your information to? And it seems to be working well, so... Yeah, thank you, Scrub. I'll see what I've got first. I'll probably put like a PS up in the Discord. And just... I think I've already put something up and just said, hey, like, don't feel obligated, but if you've got a spare... Soulframe access code for the game. I think that's probably more what he's looking for. Just so like we can send like 5 over or something like that. Just so we can get more people into the game. Because I think most people that I've garnered, I think most of us have got a code for the game and have access. So we're just trying to kind of facilitate both Warframe and Soulframe in that garner. So basically, like, you know, I cover a lot of like the Soulframe stuff. Like he can like cover what he likes to cover. And then, you know, get more people in Soulframe, basically. Hello, Avocado. Compliments get you everywhere. Okay, Knotwood, patch leather. Perfect. Absolutely, yes. Knotwood, absolutely. I'm going to need you. Scrap iron and Sproutfruit fronds. Don't really need those. See, bud? 4 invite codes and 3 sword codes. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to work out what we're going to do. Because I do want to send him, like, maybe 5. Probably by the end of the week. So, like, Sunday. So I'll have to probably email them or something. I don't know. When he's on stream next, I'll just talk to him and just say hi. And I think... Oh, that's the dynamic lighting. I've turned that off. Oh no, it's volumetric, I think. No. Interesting. They might be working on the lighting in the game again. Like a reflect? Yeah, okay. It's more the dynamic lighting in the game. Interesting. Depth of field. Okay, let's do default. Oh god, that's not what I want. Holy. That's better. Kind of. I'll do 50 on that. My lord. Damn it, I just reset all the settings. Oh well. You never know what you're gonna do. Moonsteel camera border? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I found my extra Moonsteel. It was me. Okay, let's do that. Vertical sync? Absolutely not. Aspect ratio? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Brightness, field of view? Yeah, let's put that up a bit. FPS? Nope. DLSS? Yes, please. Balance, performance? That's fine. Sharpening? We can drop that down, actually. I'll go more medium. There we go. Anisotropics. Yeah. We'll turn that off for now. Oh god. Ugh. Hold a sprint. That can go. My god. Visual effects intensity. Yeah. Enable shake. Get out of here. Hard motion. No. Compass always visible. Absolutely. What else have we got? Sensitivities. I think that was like 200, I'm pretty sure. This will teach me for doing things on the fly. Opacity. Let's do 6. And let's do 50. Crosshair size. That'll be fine. Let's do 50 on that. Teammates. Damage numbers. There we go. What do I want? No. Where's this one? I want the yellow. Yellow. There we go. Shepherd, what's going on? 1 in 1,000 streams. Yeah. I want to get rid of, like, the white border thing. Oh, no. Put the chat back on. Get it out. No. I don't want in-game chat. We don't need that. Inline private. Yes, we do. Active profanity filter. We don't need that. What do you mean? No one swears. Chat notifications done. 140. Let's do 100, I think. That's quite the large chat. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's better. Ugh. Okay, UI. I could probably boost the UI slightly. Just the size of it anyway. Where are we? Adjust margins, HUD scale. Let's do 120 and see how that fares. That probably shows up a bit more on you for you guys. So it gives you a little bit more detail on like the everything basically. It's very soft. So I just thought I'd just change all the settings at once, apparently. It does have motion blur on, so I can turn that off. Generally, I run it without it. But it's kind of nice to refresh on some of the visuals that show in the game. But yeah, I don't want chat. Not in game. There's so many questions that come through. Let's have a look. No. Let's do depth of field off. We'll leave the rest of them on, but we'll turn blur off. Bloom, sorry. That's better. Much better. Can we get a bug and metal, please? No? That's unfortunate. Anywho, that's okay. Shepherd, what's been happening in your world, my friend? I love how he just gets ready to mow you down. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, we can see more juice pores, etc. Which is nice. Working and lurking. Love it. How's the work lurk? I'm sure that you're enjoying it. Okay, so this is another good one. Another good tile set. I think I might enhance the brightness though. The contrast is a little bit too depthful, I think, for you guys. Yeah, that's way too dark. Where's the brightness? 60, field of view, that's fine. Contrast, Yeah, we'll leave that at 50, and then we'll boost that to 70. So I think that brightness level for you guys should be a little bit better. Okie dokie. I'm going to keep field of view pretty close. I find that it runs a little bit better when I've got the field of view as close as I do. Flavors. Excellent. So if you're wondering where those little guys drop, they drop from the older tile sets and low levels, which is nice. So that actually takes a rune charge from me? No, it doesn't. But you can add flame damage to it? Is that what it's doing? No, it's just doing the melee throw. Interesting, so you can't do rune activation on a throw. That's pretty cool though. But you get the activation charge of it. Let's see if the AoE on Mora's hand works. Wildor, that is also a starting weapon. Can you please hit me? I want to see if Mora's hand actually... It's not proccing the ability AoE. That's not good. So what do we got there? That one... I'm so glad that I didn't drop down. Self-employed? Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I would probably work a lot better being self-employed. I'd rather work better with someone... I would work better having someone work with me, or like as an employee, I think, because they would push me. I would hire someone who's a lot smarter than me for first thing. Because they would push me, which is good, and that's what I need. Flybearers, there we go. Very good temper. Excellent. I'm showing my 40-year-old eyes with a large UI. Also comes with its own challenges. Oh yeah, I still have like a small business thing running, which is good. But I can certainly understand, like, it's like tax and, you know, putting money aside, making sure that you save it, making sure that you've got a constant stream, etc., and all that sort of biz. So I definitely understand the challenges of having self-employment. Can be pretty rewarding, but also can be very stressful, I would say. Stressful if you let it, but you care more. I am not sure. Wow, okay. I'm gonna just run away. Visual intensity. Colorblind strength. We don't need that. Visual effects intensity will drop down to 70. Screen shake is off. Okay. Let's see how we go. We have more particles in game. Lovely. Okay, I need you guys to hit me. Please. Yeah, the AoE's not proccing. That's not good. What's going on with Mora's hand? Yeah, the passive's not popping off at all. Mora's hand is not working. Yeah, I getcha. I definitely understand that. You know, I get told that I care too much at work. I'm like, well, if you don't care, then, like, how do you do a better job? Like, why don't you care? Because it consumes you. It's not my business. I freaking hate that response, and it ticks me off. Like, do care. How would you feel if someone treated you X, Y, and Z? They're like, oh, it sucks. I'm like, yeah, exactly. So, do better. Some of my leadership hear that all the time. They're like, why aren't you a team leader? I'm like, because I don't want to have to deal with people's bullshit like you guys do. I like results. And if I can do better, I do. Law and Order. Silicon coin acquired. More grease for the soil? Indeed, my friend. Indeed. That's better. We got the color, pretty flashy things back again. But I do understand, like, the caring less stuff. But I think that's a good driver, though. Indeed, sir. I love the column of flame. I can't see your health bar, sir. That basically tells me that you're dying, though. As soon as you heal, it's great. Corrupted onyx, Drax. Okay. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Can we get a Moonsteel? God damn it. Alright, that's rack 1 of 2. Come on. Damn it. Thistle. And that's where this one drops. Gossamer Quartz. Lovely job there. Okay, the last weapon rack. Moonsteel, please. Not wooden whisperings. That is decent. Alka's Breath, lovely. Scrap brass and steel, whole bunch of that. And Celestite. Okay, not too bad. Not a bad run. Hope that you guys are hydrating, eating breakfast. That's very important. Getting that brain all funkied up for the day. It's an adventure in mine, I'll admit that. Okay, so we've done the Mines of Borrow. We've also done this Dermak here. We've also done Glades of Enderin up here. So, Garen Shrine and Glades of Enderin. We could probably try this Dermak Undercity, which is north of the College of Pensives and just west of Astrologers. Let's do... I'm going to go to the Kith of Kings, I think. Oh, I can't fast travel? Oh, isn't that a shame? You've noticed that I don't get weapon drops anymore in Glades? It's not necessarily that they're not dropping, it's just that they probably just haven't generated for that particular tile set. So what I've been doing is jumping into tile sets, seeing what the level is. If it doesn't seem to be like over like level 15 plus, generally I would just run out and then I would go back into the tile set until the enemy level responds to the like level that I'm looking for, basically. And I find that that helps quite a lot. Not every weapon rack is going to drop a fully crafted weapon though. What it's going to do is going to give you 3 chances or options of bias drops, which is basically it's going to give you a weapon, it's going to give materials, or it's going to give you nothing. So it's not guaranteed every single weapon rack that you come across because it's unbalanced that way. So that's probably why. Weapon drops were adjusted, yes. With the weapon drops being adjusted, they did adjust the weapon racks themselves to basically give you those 3 options, essentially. So what was happening previously in Preludes 14 was that people were jumping in different instances and basically garnering more weapons from other people's weapon racks. And that was basically giving them a very unfair advantage of being able to, yeah, see, they're working on the game. I can tell the different gold outlines here means that they're doing something in the background. If you didn't know that, you're welcome. I don't know what they're working on, but that does mean that they're working on something because these highlights don't operate around these borders unless they're actually doing something in the game. Preludes. Yeah, we'll do that. Preludes. I've been talking a lot today. I was talking about that with my best friend today. She said, "Oh, like, how'd everything go?" I'm like, "It always goes like pretty well, I think." And it was like great. Like, and she said, "You do talk a lot." I'm like, "That's you calling the kettle black. Thank you very much." It's true. We've been best mates for like 20 years plus. She's basically my wife, which is awesome. She is, like, I consider her to be. She's amazing. But with the weapon racks being altered, there were some patch notes in reference to the alteration of weapon racks and the bias drops. So that's basically being filtered into weapons bias being droppable in the RNG chance, but also materials are basically similar to that. So in, say, like the instance of you're trying to find like whisprigs or something like that, because they're like a material of like wood, in comparison to, say, like the other wooden pieces of materials, as an example, like petrified ichor, in a way, there's different material bias mappings to certain locations. So if you think about like the petrified ichor, or like ichor itself, they come from more of, say, like your mendicant areas or your corrupted areas. Your knotwoods and your whisprigs, they will come from like your wooden elements, like your barrels and your boxes, etc. So those whisprigs, because of the way that the cordstones were introduced, basically they've shifted the way that the materials shift in the drop tables and wear. So basically there's been an upgrade to mockeries and their droppable bias, basically for whisprigs, but also the abacots, but also weapon racks. But also do keep in mind, with dismantling weapons, the higher the level of the weapon, basically you have a higher chance of getting material returns, and that includes your cordstones as well. Sometimes it can be potentially rhapsodic on a very rare occasion. If you've got something that's like sovereign or like legendary quality and it's not got great tempers, basically you can take 2 Vulcane's crafting buff and go through and dismantle some of your sovereigns for a better return on materials. So that's what your dismantling of weapons actually does. If you want to take the risk of dismantling some, like, I wouldn't never dismantle this ever. It's got very good tempers on it. It's a fake-in weapon too. But if I was in a real pinch and I really kind of wanted to test that theory on what kind of returns I can get from this potential dismantling, then I could totally do that. But as far as, say, weapon racks dropping like always, that's not how they operate. It's based on RNG chance, basically, and the material drops bias of what the game is basically looking at through in a randomized order and being like, okay, it's roughly around like this level 15, so we're going to give you a slightly higher potential for that material to drop. I hope that makes sense anyway. But yeah, the weapon racks were adjusted. So you basically have an opportunity to get a really good drop, a common or uncommon, and like super rare, essentially. But weapon racks were adjusted just in reference to the way that players were jumping through instance to instance and then building up their inventories with really good drops. And for the most part, it was more client-based rather than host. So if you pulled in like 2 of your friends and they were jumping into your instance after you found some really good weapons, they were able to go pick those up too, which is unfair. So basically the decision was made to just get the weapon racks adjusted so you don't have access to being able to jump into other instances. Basically it just creates unfairness in the game, and specifically more so for trading of where that's coming into the game too, especially with premium currency. It would be really unfair for some players to have basically like all the really good stuff and then, you know, have the monopoly on, you know, the Soulframe's stores, basically. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if there's people garnering, you know, good weapons and all that sort of material stuff at the moment, but that's just the way that things go, you know. Like, I'm being realistic and like saying that. I mean, I've got a shit ton of like materials and stuff, so if someone was to jump into the game tomorrow and be like, oh, how do I get a really good weapon, I can be like, oh, here you go. I don't believe that there's any sort of like lock on what kind of weapons that you can like obtain. Basically the level doesn't translate over to the new player though. So if I have a level 30 legendary as an example, or a noble quality, it's going to start at rank 0 for them as well. So they do have to invest the time to level up their weapons. It would be unfair if I could just take a level like 30 weapon and be like, oh hey, here's the maximum power output. You've gotten Tethrin, you can do 12 courage with your virtual requirements, you can go smash the crap out of anything. But basically there's going to be caveats, you know, like you've got to still invest time in the account and the time in the game basically. Otherwise it's just creating a very unfair balance for like players in the game, which is not a good thing. So the shadow market, basically, yes, Scrub, thank you for calling me out on that. Yeah, how many shadow parts did I sell on that? I don't have to, but basically what that is, it means for me is that I've spent the time in the game to go like sell it for like 5 plat, right? So if a player is like, oh, I just need this last one piece, it's not like I'm charging them an unrealistic like amount. It's like 5 plat, right? But we've got a much more stable economy, I think, in Warframe when it comes to like the market, etc. With Soulframe, it's different. They're trying to do different things, and I'm happy about that because it's going to create a little bit more of a smoother pathway for people to get into the game, rather than just giving them a level 30 weapon and then they can sell it off for, you know, premium arcs when they haven't even bothered to go and like get it themselves, basically. So I'm sure that there's there's the AoE. Interesting. That's the first time I've seen that work. So is it only on melee attacks, perhaps? I'm pretty sure that it will proc on anything, so interesting that it's activating now. Are the devs in stream? Are they watching me like complain about the AoE not working? Thanks for fixing it, guys. But yeah, like I just think with fairness, ooh, this is Bastion. Nice. Oh no, you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. You didn't see me. I promise. No. No, I'm not here. I promise. I'm not here. That's actually a pretty cool shot. Please don't interrupt my picture taking. Okay, hang on. Huh? Where's the UI? Show HUD. There we go. Don't ruin my photo. There we go. That's dope. That looks really cool. I like that. Very cool. Thank you, Envoy, for waiting patiently while I take photos of you. I've got so many screenshots, man. It's great. Hello. I'm here now. Alright, can we test something? Can you hit me? Okay, so what's going on with the AoE? I want to understand why the Ember is not proccing. It should be. The passive is going off. Get lit. There we go. So that's working. I wonder why the AoE isn't proccing. Anyway. Ooh, that's a good Waldor. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so this puzzle is already done. Kind of. I should do some puzzle videos for you guys. These ones are quite fun. Hello. Goodbye. But this is Bastion. I love this puzzle. It's very good. And lucky we've got the Garand Road jump. It works a treat. My Shadow Monopoly scrub, Jesus. It makes me so much platinum. Like 5 apiece. But it does save other players time. So if they're up to the part of the game where they can access Shadow, I think that's, you know, it's just part of like the pathways in the games, right? But I think what they're trying to do with Soulframe is not give like super overpowered equipment to earlier players, because they won't experience the game in the way that's, I guess, intended, whatever that, like, I guess pathway is meant to look like. So that's how I kind of think about it anyway. All right, can we hurry this up? No? Okay. It's leg day for the envoy. Come on. We can do it, lady. I wish they would just automatically sprint or move faster when they picked up these statues. That'd be nice. There we go. It's leg day. I like the glow on this statue. It's nice. Oh, nuts. I didn't do this part of the puzzle. Oops. Ooh, there's a rat. Let's get it. Come on. Get in my inventory. Be my friend. I said, be my friend. I command thee. Be my friend. There we go. No? Can you be my friend? Can you bugger off? I'm trying to make this friend with a rat. Thank you. There we go. There's definitely something going on with... It's either the brightness or it's the lighting in the game. Let's do high. Okay. Maybe it's just me just stuffing around with stuff. We'll do performance. Let's leave all of those at the moment. We'll drop that. I'll leave those for now. Drop those. Distortions. I don't know what these are for. Clear in areas that have excessive brightness. What's film grain? Do I need that? Let's turn that off. That's better. Okie dokie. So we got the ladder up there, which really doesn't go up to anything. I kind of wish that had it like a chest, basically. Opens as me. Excellent. Oh, weapon rack. Balloons. Always check balloons for weapons too. And the loot. That's an okay wall door, but it'll go straight to the bin. I don't know what area that is, but I'm gonna go finish this puzzle first. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I should put this puzzle together for you guys. Bastion is probably like one of the better puzzles, I'd say. Alright, come on, envoy. Let's move. Come on. Get up. This pathway needs a little bit of a tweak. It's a bit weird to get up. So you have to kind of shimmy up this side a little bit. It just needs to be smoothed out a little bit here on the mesh. Come on. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit sticky to get up. Just the angle of the pathway needs to be boosted up a bit. Then you'll be able to just walk straight through. Oh man. Come on. Okay. We're just gonna roll. Come on. There we go. Come on, lady. Oh man. I think my mouse is busted. Come on, lady. There we go. It's leg day again. Maybe I should do this every morning. Just pick up a giant statue for exercise. I mean, I do exercise, but... You'd watch a puzzle video? Okay. I can put one together. I'll put that to my ever-growing list of things to do. Okay, let's do Bastion puzzle. There is the Dermac. Probably like the... Would you guys want like the light puzzles? Or just like more of like the puzzles like we just did? I feel like the light puzzles are pretty easy to figure out. It's more of like the Bastion puzzle, and it's like a multi-part puzzle. So it's the one with the coffin. So coffin puzzle, I'll call it. Not the actual video, but it's a 3-part one. You basically do the same puzzle in Orangol's Quest. So I'm just going to put that in. Type. It's relatively easy to do, but let's do puzzles. To do. There's also a few in the Blades of Enderin. That one definitely, there's a particular one behind the waterfall that people get stuck with. Waterfall. Alright, there we go. I can do probably 3 of those. So I can do like one of those a night a week. Yeah, I'll be able to do them this weekend actually. So Bastion puzzle will do. And then we'll do the Dermat Coven-ish puzzle, or Orangol's quest type puzzle. And then we've got the Glades of Enderin, the waterfall puzzle. That one's like relatively simple, but it does give you the opportunity to get the Orangol's Fang, which is a really good talisman too. Especially early on, the fragments of this drop a lot more prevalently, and you are going to need the Sacred Shimmer, which I bought 56 of. So I really wish I could sell these back to the faction, because I literally thought that these would be able to be craftable materials into the Rhapsodics, which I'm kind of hoping I can do, because they look all nice and shiny. So I've got a max cap on the Hushed Chordstones, and apparently the Whispering Chordstones too. Interesting. Been noticing that one pop up quite frequently when I pick up a chordstone, so chordstones do drop. But if you're like me and went all out on crafting chordstones, you'll have absolutely 0 Whisperings. I would love to be able to break down those chordstones again, to be able to garner some of the materials back. That'd be so helpful. Especially for the Rhapsodics. Is this the way out, Burb? Where are we going, dude? Okay. Light puzzles are fun, but the crypt puzzles are hard. Kuraf, you are absolutely right. I can probably show you through the Circade one. There's like multiple parts to the Circade one, but I can show you the second part of the puzzle if you're looking for the Circade armor. The very first puzzle though, I'm going to be very honest, go and Google it. There's an image that's in YouTube. I think I've actually got it in the Discord too. Sure, let me just double check. If not, I'll upload it there now. It's in the Soulframe resources area of the Discord. Let's have a look. Where is it? Soulframe Learnings is the heading, and then we've got where is it? Smoothing Outmans. I'm not speaking properly today. I think my brain's just tired. Guides. So I don't have anything in guide base at the moment, but what I'm going to do is put that map in there and call it the Circade Dungeon map, and it will help you with that particular map, because it's a very difficult puzzle. Like the whole community had to do it in like a day together to be able to understand how to actually make that happen as well. So I'm just going to tag that in. It's going to be tagged under armor, so it's relevant to the Circade armor set. Let's do that. Where's that actual map? Good luck trying to get it out of my little hot hands. There are maps of Madrath in there as well. Where's that actual map? I forget how much information I've got sitting in my head. I've got to get it all out into videos for you. Which is, there's enough in YouTube at the moment, but I've got to get a lot more out, because I'm finding people are playing catch up in certain areas, and one of them is definitely the Circade event. So that's, I even had to Google it. Like, it was very, very difficult to figure out that puzzle. Where is this map? I'm sure I've got it. Let's have a look. Community resources. We have the Soulframe map with the dungeon locations. We got the Soulframe map world trees. We've got the Ors 3 Banneret map. That's redundant now. Shipwrecks are still relevant for Duello. The Batagar Stag and Bear Spawn locations. That one is still quite relevant, I would say. So that one can stay. The boss route map is kind of half finished. But I have put basically the entire order of all of the bosses with those two maps as well. So if you want to understand how to do a boss run, that will need to be updated with the Brainbreaker as well. So that one is located on that map as well. The main run is all the way down to the Mendicant King in Strowick, but we now have the Brainbreaker in the Rovgut Ruins as well. So that one is still relevant too. Soulframe materials. That one I'm going to remove because that one needs to be updated a lot more. And as far as the materials go, it's definitely been changed. So I probably will go through and update that. Whisperings, Knotwoods, yeah. Most of them are still pretty relevant from what I can see. The World Avocat's got shop. That one is actually 3 locations. So I'll have to go through that and upgrade that a little bit. But for the most part, that resource is still pretty relevant. The weapon drops, though, is different. So I'm just building that up at the moment. If you do need the official Soulframe like Discord in their Twitch, that's also a resource that's been linked in the Discord as well. And that one is down the bottom, called Soulframe Links, official Soulframe Links. I don't know where this actual map is. Trust me to hide it somewhere. I have so much stuff on my PC, which I am grateful for. I have electricity, I have power, etc, etc. It's a specialty map. To be honest, you can just pull it off Google. So I'll see if I can find it, and I'll add that into the Discord too. It's not showing up for me at the moment. It's quite an old one too. Alright. I'll put that to the list. Light puzzles? Indeed. Alright. But yeah, I'll add that puzzle up. But there are useful resources there. Like, I do understand, like, there's the, you know, wiki and stuff, but it's not upgraded as much. It's just because so many things in the game just keep shifting. So it's kind of like trying to catch, like, sand in your hands, basically. But yeah, most of the information that I have is pretty still very current, considering the shifts and changes with all of, say, like, the weapon racks, basically. I'm not really going to put anything too much together with weapon drops. Not yet, just until we see what happens with the workshop next week on September 4th with the team. Mostly just because they'll be able to give us an upgrade, an update on, like, cordstones and the tempers, I'm sure. So probably more the tempers than anything else, but it'd be good to see what they have to say with what's upcoming and what's being workshopped, basically, which is nice. That was rude. Okay, can you guys hit me, please? Okay, yeah, that's a shame. Why isn't that AoE proccing? Well, that sucks. I'm so hot. Oh, there we go. Is it only a heavy attack? I'm so hot, you got on fire. That's rude. Don't hit me. Ass. Anyway. ASS. Ass. Can we please get a Boga Medal? Moonsteel. Ignemura. Moonsteel. Damn it. I can guarantee I've used all of my Moonsteel luck this week. Just with the Rib 2. I've got to build up the RNG chances again. Alright, what do we got here? The Insecure Banneret. So Vetch drops from here too, so that's stock level. And we've also got up on these too. So technically you can pick up Hush Cordstones and then Whispering Cordstones, which is good. I should not have crafted this many. Terrible. 318. So every pack of 5 Hush Cordstones, I think that was crafted, takes about 60 Whisperings. So that was a bit silly of me. Yes, yes, very silly. Goodbye. And we've got Lamprites. Excellent. Nope. Okie dokie. Oh, we got the Law and Order coin. I love that sound cue. I don't know why. Skilter. Lovely. I was hoping for an Odiac that's Moonsteel, but we'll see. So what we'll do, I'll take you guys down to the most efficient run of the Circade puzzle, and I'll show you how to do, I guess, like the second half. If someone has already done the puzzle though, you can bypass the very first puzzle as well, which is really, really helpful. It's a huge time save. If you want to do the puzzle, I would recommend doing it, but at the same token, it's gonna take you a lot to do that. Shit. I don't have any... I don't have any Webbit seeds. Nuts. We'll just have to cut through here, so... Cool. Get ready for a bit of a running simulator. It's not too bad. I could probably just jump into Orangul, really. Again, this is why I've been using Orangul so much. It's such a handy pact, mostly for the wolf form in the Werewalker, which is pretty nice. So, instead of that, we're going to give Mora's hand a rest. That sounds awkward. I should never say that again. And we'll go with that. We'll go with Orangul. I love my brain. As far as the timing activation of this pact, the first ability, I've generally just been using Howl to time it. The only difference is that now, though, is that when you cast Howl, it doesn't give you a cooldown effect as you're using the ability. So it's kind of difficult to kind of figure out how long you can stand that ability before it teleports you back to your body. So as soon as you cancel the animation, though, like the Howl will come back. So you can't use Howl while you're in the wolf form as a timer anymore. So I'm hoping that we get a timing indicator implemented to the pact itself, rather than just the cooldown effect. I mean, the cooldown effect is a different mechanic altogether, but I really want to be able to see that be active. So in difference of what we probably can try is casting Howl and then casting the wolf form. But again, oh no, there we go, the cooldown's active now. So it'll give you roughly, it depends on how many points you've got your virtues though. If you've got a full courage base, it will extend the duration of the first ability by quite a lot. So that's a full, like, roughly 30-ish seconds, I'd say, for Howl. So you can probably cast it again and get to, like, maybe halfway, but it doesn't regenerate while you're in wolf form. So it's about a minute on the current system of points that I've got in the virtues. Roughly about like a minute and a half you can stay in the wolf form, and then you can teleport yourself and then refresh everything. Yeah, they're definitely working on stuff in the game. Some of the visual things are doing some fun things. Orange girls. Alright, champion. There you go. Hello. Goodbye. Ooh, we've got a party happening, have we? Okay. Mage be gone. Man, there's a lot more enemies present in the game. Even in solo. That's nuts. I love you, Mage. I really don't. Is that a townsperson? You could put hollowing on them? Yo, you can put hollowing on the townsfolk, and they're impervious to damage. And he's laughing about it. You worry me. That's quite amusing. You've started to see the most OP builds for Soulframe? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can get, you know, OP blah blah blah, but there's so many other... Like, I don't doubt it. You can certainly get a lot of damage output, but it only gives, like, people who have got access to pretty much half the items those people have already. But also, there's a lot of other setups that you can utilize, even like a full squad of, say, like, if you're using Duello and you've got 3 other users of it, or you've got like a Bromius and your Tetherin, you can basically balance and push each other in virtue setups to be able to do even more damage output. But as a single player, you can certainly achieve really good damage output. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing builds. Like, people just want to see, how do I do more damage? So that's the reason why I don't put maximum damage builds out, because it's just going to be saturated. Not just that, but it's just, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's a realistic showcase to people who actually want to do more damage. So that's why I sit in the area of, like, giving more understanding about the virtues, the virtue requirements, and how to step over them at a very early on stage of the game. And also just being time efficient with it as well. Like, I don't want to just showcase something that most people who are interested in what I do to come in and be like, oh, well, shit, like, I don't have most of that to use, so what's the point? It's very niched, you know, like, I just, yeah, that's just my viewpoint on it. And I think it's good. Like, you can definitely make, like, some, like, early game stuff work, but if it's, like, late game, like, items and stuff, I just feel like it's only really serving, like, a certain portion of the play base, where I try to incorporate everyone. So that's just the way that I go for it. But I think it's good. Like, if people like putting those sorts of build things together, like, I think that's great. It's helpful information at the end of the day. So, hello. Goodbye. I might actually turn the pile of clays down. I think my little GP's being stressed. Uses statistically perfect temper rolls. Well, I mean, I put a lot of work into getting the ones that I won. And granted, yes, I do have the Paragon pack. And granted, yes, that is a pack that if you haven't invested in, you're not going to have them. But that's why I don't really utilize them all the time. But as far as, say, like, some of the other weapons that people do have access to, like the Earthroot staff as an example, you have access to the Earthroot. So as far as, say, like, a build being built around a weapon, the Earthroot staff is, I think, a healthy example to showcase, because most people have access to it, right? So where is it? If I can find it. I can never find this thing. I know it starts with D, but my visual, like, eyes just get, like, completely enameled by all of these different items in the inventory. But this is one that I built from scratch as well. Like, I've literally built it from the ground up. I got a drop. I think it had Savagery and a Nerving Blow on it, and then I just kept on building it, and it's actually turned into a really, really good weapon. So those sorts of, like, items, and like Seathorn as an example, Clivers, there's a lot of different weapons in the game, so inherently I don't really utilize a lot of the wild variants all that much, which I have showcased the Elder Staff and the Estelle, but they're wild variants, so not everyone's going to have access to them. So I think showing a more fair showcase on, say, like Silly Staff as an example, or Seathorn, even Gwillin as a starter staff, because it has no virtue requirements, it's still an extremely viable weapon on, say, like a Spirit build. And that's why I like to showcase as much as I do, because it shows you more of a realistic sense of, hey, like I actually do have that weapon, I can actually use it. Yeah, that's just how I think. So I don't really like showcasing like, hey, here's the Paragon Sword, go wild. I like to kind of share the informational knowledge of how does something actually work in the game. And that mostly being the virtue requirements is predominantly number one thing. Number two, I think, is the way that people build. They build around weapons. They don't build around the virtues. Virtues are what fuels the Envoy. And I've said this multiple times. The Envoy is our weapon. It's not the actual weapons that we see. They are the weapon, and that's what fuels the damage output from all the weaponry that we have. I also hear Martyr, so we're going to go beat the crap out of Nimrod as well. I hope I can find it wherever it is. Stop destroying the planet, you evil villager person. There she is. Inconvenient location, Martyr. It'd be nice if you were closer to Dimrod. Oh my god, she's actually really close to Dimrod. We're doing a double Nimrod. Hell yeah. Also too, if you guys haven't been getting much luck with the Vadagar, well, not so much the Vadagars, but more the Omen Beasts and the Ancestors, the greater Odell area is a very good spot, especially around this location. Relatively close to Fort Kernhold, which is nice, so it's just up here. So check this area predominantly, and 9 times out of 10 you will find like Garen or Zenith, Verminia, any of the Omen Beasts or Ancestors. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide, because you'll hear some nice tinkles at some point. I think I've already found mine today too, though. It was Orangol, so I'm pleased. I do like my Orangol. And we also have an advertising break, unfortunately. So while we're doing that, hopefully Martyr doesn't completely disappear on us. I think it's about a half-hour window. So what I'm going to do is go for like a mini break and stretch my legs and stuff. I'm going to go into the Nightfold, and then I'll prepare probably for Mr. Dimrod. So instead of doing that, I'm not going to do Orangol. I'm going to do the Ode Tempest. It's not the most strongest like weapon against Nimrod, but I do like utilizing it. So I'm going to do more of a grace-based spirit build, I think. Gracie spirit, why not? We'll do a grace-based build. I really do like the Ode Tempest. We're going to take the Flopper too. Ode Tempest, we've got Gravitate, that's great. And we've got all of our virtues set up, so alright. I'll just keep a check on the time frame as well, because unfortunately I have to get up uber early again and hang out with my work colleagues. Alright, give me like a minute, because pretty much ads are done by then anyway, so I talk through the ads basically and I waste my own time. Hilarious. I know I am. Alright, I'll be back in about a minute. I just need to go buy a break basically, and I shall return. Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. Switcheroo. Ah, that was refreshing. Anyway, let's go beat up Nimrod. We're going to do a dual Nimrod, which shall be fun. I think maybe what I might do is take off the soft filtration, though. It does look beautiful. We'll leave it on for now. Actually, how does that interact? Okay, that's not too bad. I just like the maximum movement speed of the envoy, basically. So where's Mata? Hello? Oh, don't tell me that you've left. Okay, good. You're right here. Giant Dorito ship. Excellent. I should have brought Odiak. Speaking of, I'm glad I said that. Catching myself being realistic with the builds that I showcase. We're going to take the Swinging Blow, I think. Bypass Soling Force, Swinging Blow, and Slinger's Tempo. No, we will take that one. We'll take Hollowing. We're going to do Increased Smite Chance, 1 in 5 Smite to other enemies. Smite Blast is absolutely not. Restoration on pull smites for health is exceptional. Something to, I guess, utilize is like your armor totems, basically. Your Stocky Lodge, Servant Ward are quite good. But instead of that, I'm going to blind enemies, which will be fun. Okay, cool. And we'll do that on a Grey Space build. Predominantly. It's more of like a hybrid build. Grey Spirit, but Grace is just really good for physical armor, and we're going to need that against Mr. Dimrod. Goodbye, sir. Excellent. Hello. What? That looked like that was 1,000 damage. Oh no, is my spectral sight dying? You started doing your Carvia standing? Oh my god, yeah, no one likes Fishinagi. He's an asshole. Well, maybe some people do, but I didn't like him. He's an a-hole. I love the Carvia. Once you get to the maximum rank, you'll understand why they're like they are. Especially Tagfer. He's my favorite. Actually, that's a lie. Bird 3 is my favorite. Yellow. He's amazing. Like, he's blissfully soulful and just really cute and simple. But he's also just extremely cute. And a giant big bird. Okay, can you guys hit me? Okay, that's not too bad. Hello, sir. Oh, yeah, I know. Tagfer? Oh, yeah. He loses his stuff. And I think rightfully so, too. Good on him. Excellent. I can't figure out whether that is based on Valkyria's Ripline or Araxia's. I feel like that might be more Valkyria's. They're all dead? Yes, Mata. They're all dead. Oh, totally. I mean, he's the last of his kind, so he can't procreate at all, because the last female of his kind is elsewhere. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Oh, Bird 3? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bird 3 loses his shit. But so does Tagfer, and I think good. Which is really good. So yeah, I love that part of the Carvia. Hello, can you come over here? Or I'll come to you then. That's fine. That's what this pact is for. Hey, bud. Do you want to come meet your big brother? I bet you do. Come. Come on, buddy. You really didn't see that coming? Yeah, I know. I don't think many people did. So I think bloody well good on him. Good old Mr. Big Bird. Yes, you weathered the strike indeed, sir. Okay, Nimrod, you are located here. Excellent. And what we can do with Nimrod is just let him come to us instead. And roll away. You do have to keep him engaged though, because if you don't, he's gonna basically run away. You adjust the screen for the rank ups? Yeah, I know, it's very cool, hey. I thought that was a really nice touch. Come on, bud. Nope. Come on, buddy. Alright, we're doing the MJ dance today. Thank you, Flop It. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna minimize his bollocks just by getting an idol. Thank you, iframes. There we go. And also make sure that there's no juniper bow there, because I don't want to lose that. Hello, sir. Come on, buddy. Good, you're regenerating. This is a good thing. Come on, bud. Nope. Nice try, buddy. Excellent. Alright, let's go meet your big brother, shall we? I love doing this. It's very rare that it happens, but when Marta shows up, this is exactly what I do. Come on, bud. Nope. Come on, bud. We're almost there. Every weapon you don't pick up is a Moonsteel? Don't say that to me. I've already lost one. And I'm already in cahoots with the, the ticket that I put in, like, I don't know, a week ago? No, it wasn't a week ago, it was a couple of days ago. But anyway, it's basically, like, the game isn't registering, like, the weapons that I picked up. So, it was basically because I was at max inventory capacity. Hey, bud. Oh, look. I'm getting forked by two sides. Excellent. This is the sort of party I like. Yes. Eat it. Hello. I have done this in Koga as well. These guys are tough in Koga. Pretty fun though. So there's one jump. That one's about to land. Roll and roll. Lovely. But you can take on both of the Nimrods. It's pretty fun. And the Mockeries. I just let them stay alive. And then once the Nimrods are dead, I take on the Mockeries and get all the Whisprigs. All 6 of them. But they're really good distractions though, which is nice. And the Nimrods actually take on the the Mockeries more than you, which is kind of nice. So there's 1 jump, there's 2 jump, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Timing is everything with these jumps. It's great. Nope. Twins, Basil, twins. I mean, if you're having a real trouble with them, you can just shove them in the meat grinder, but it's not as fun. 1, 2. So 1 jump, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Nope, and nope. So there's Nimrod 1, and that is Marta's Nimrod, and now we have Discharge Nimrod. Tee-hee. Hey, bud. Flame damage does break his AI a little bit, and sometimes it actually breaks him completely and he just stops moving. It's pretty fun. Hey, bud. Yep. Rude. He also really doesn't like voltaic damage, funny enough. No. I really wish that we could learn how to use his Ducalic the way that he uses it, though. It's very good. See, bud. 1, 2, 3. Nope. You good there, bud? Alright, you got me in the face there. That was a bit cheap, but anyway. See, that spin around attack is awesome. I would love to be able to use that with the Ducalic. It'd just give a little bit more flavor to the polearm itself. 1, 2, 3. One damage on recall? Are you kidding me? That's terrible. Can you poke me now? Nice. But you have basically no stagger, which is terrible. That's why he doesn't like it. Overloaded circuitry. That's true. 1, 2, 3. If you break him into, like, jumping down there, his AoE is only horizontal. It doesn't go up any terrain, which is nice. So that's a really good way to minimize his lightning attack, basically, but also the way that he jumps at you. But I mean, having decent armor against him really helps. If you've got boosting potions, they will help too. 1, 2, 3. I love his polearm use though. It's so good. I really wish that we could do those sorts of attacks. Like, just the way he moves is really quick. It's so good. Nice one, Mr. Dimrod. That would have been cool if it ended him, but anyway. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, sir. Well played, sir. Well played. Lovely. Sinner's Stratagem, Fable, twice blessed by Mora. Not too bad. And we got the Hellwind too. Yeah, he really doesn't like Voltaics, like at all. Funny that he's like a wait. Fluppet? Why did you... What? Were you hiding in the chest? Did he just bounce out of that chest? I swear he did. Okay. Cool. The books are also very useful for your votives. Very, very useful. If anything comes up into the Undercity, make sure that you take them. They are extremely useful. So we'll go do that. But I did promise you guys the Circade. So I'm going to show you how to do the Circade. At least the second part of it. And because it's Circade, let's dress up like him. Might as well. It's fashion day. We are going to take the Igni Mora, because it's pretty. But we've got better bells and whistles on it than the Circade has. This one is a very good temper, by the way. The Hail and Hardy, increased weapon damage at full life, is awesome. It's very good. Something like Renewed Slayer and Hunter's Relish is also extremely good. Both of these are both empowered, so your increased life recovery when you're attacking regain is very good, on top of the restoration upon slaying a foe. If you want to be absolutely immortal, basically run Tethrin. It's passive. The Conqueror. Absorb a small life of health, basically from enemies when you kill them, and the last stand, you basically will never use last stand because you will always be topped up with health, which is pretty great. Decent armor, I mean, you can pretty much just do like a full courage build if you really want to. But essentially, like, just run most of your, even your forget leathers are pretty good. They're not bad, but you do have to scale like really, really well into courage to get better stats though. Let's have a look. There's that one, and Circade. There we go. You can use Triune. You can certainly use Molten Mora +6 if you really like. And Koga's not really going to do much apart from just giving you +10 damage. I generally focus more on actual courage boost. So if you don't have the +6 Molten Mora, the Synod Spelljar will more than work sufficiently, and basically just completely string it completely into courage if you want to get the best results from armor. And the Circade armor at 60 armor at base is very good, but you're going to be at a bit of a deficit with the magical armor, unfortunately. Upgrades from the Circade, I'd probably look at, say, like Mendicant Suit. Regent Shell scales really well with both courage and spirit, pretty well. Grace just scales higher with the way that it calculates the amount of pips that the armor has too. So you want chest mimics at some point? Have you put that into the suggestions on the Discord or the forums? I hope you have, because that is a very good suggestion. Smite Blast, I'm not going to do. No way. Smite Chance, indeed. Let's do 6.6, what's that turn into? 28 drag enemies, okay, and that's a 6.2. So in Grace, that would be better. So we'll do the Smiting Stag in that one instead. So 6.6 in Grace, and then we'll do Spirit. Restoration, no, we don't need live restoration. Drag enemies, yeah, okay. What's that? 99 damage. Okay. Both smites do additional damage. Let's do the Expelliarmus around the enemies. That'll be nice. And then we'll just take Everflame. Everflame is just really good. For this one, I'll probably say even like the Basker's Rest would be phenomenal. The Enkindled and the Arcane Clarity are really good, especially for the heavy casting charge time on magic weapons. It's a very good magic temper. Very, very good. The Restoration of Life upon killing a enemy would be really good, but this one I generally use quite a lot. It's quite good, so I'll take this one. What have we got? Increase Smite Chance, buff. Oh, we're doing buff virtues. Okay. Temporarily turn enemies into allies, which will be quite fun. You're gonna hop off and head to sleep? No worries. Thanks for joining, Scrub. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up after the Cicada. I think, excuse-moi, I do need to get some sleep. And generally, I'm in bed by now. So, a little bit naughty showing you guys this, but whatever. It's helpful. I do want to have a little bit of a trickle. Oh, let's just do 100 in that. Where are the visuals at? Medium. There's something that's drawing on this, so I have a feeling it's that. Top those off and blue. There we go. Yeah, that's better. The soft, like, shader stuff is nice, but kind of slows things down a bit. Yeah, that's way better. Okie dokie. Well, as promised, Circade Dungeon. Fort Kernhold. Come to this one. It has mockeries. Inherently, they have Whisprigs, which is very good. So essentially, you could come down to Fort Kernhold. You could do the log in, log out method. There's plenty of enemies around here too, and it's very, very good farmability. Nope and no. Thank you, kind sir, or madam. Kill them. Finish him. You're no longer my friend, unfortunately. Anyway, there's also a really good chest usually sitting here. But it looks like they've moved it, unfortunately. Otherwise, it's usually hiding over here. Drax and Dire Skull. Dire Skull gives you +4 in Grace, 1 in Courage and Spirit too. Pretty decent. It's relatively easy to find. Okay, Circade dungeon time. There's a few different puzzles in here too, so I can show you how to do a few of them. We love ghosty people. There used to be a really good farming method in here for materials. There still pretty much is, but it's predominantly Drax now. Just smash all the stuff, like everything, and you will have an absolute ton of Drax. There is part of a puzzle in here, so I might as well just show you while I'm here. This coffin over here can sometimes produce materials, so to be able to access it, there's a button over here. So just bring a bow, and then just run over here, and there should be a bridge that opens up, and you can jump across. It doesn't fully connect, but you can just come and open this coffin for some nice goodies if you like. If the dungeon produces itself that way. Hello, sir. Ooh, we got the fun alleyway puzzle. Yes, we get to do the Matrix. Excellent. This one's really fun. Okay, now I've got to remember it. I think it's a jump to start. It's a slow-mo. Oh, yep. And jump. And it should not be active anymore. I'd love it if it actually killed me and it came up on the screen, you died. I would cry. I wouldn't. Huh. Hey, that's cheeky. So, we did 1 damage with our clash to the urns. How much damage do they need? Oh, Cully Dogley. Hello, ghost people. My spidey spider tingly senses going up. Oh, this one's a statue head room. Hello. Yeah, there's definitely a statue head here somewhere. Is there anyone home? 60 drags. Oh my god, we're rich. Okay, so interesting. So there's the red mural. I don't need to do the murals. So we love casting spells. Xeon, hello. Nice to see you. What's been shaken? I'm just taking chat through the Circade dungeon puzzle. Hello. Were you doing Soulframe this eve? Or this morning, I should say? Alright, what else have we got in here? Hello, sir. Not as good as me. In this room, you do have a button, and you've also got another mural. Basically, the first part of the puzzle is garnering 3 different fragments: the Midnight Pendant, the Dawn Pendant, and the Dusk Pendant. Basically, if you tab into these, it will tell you at what time of day you have to wear these, or night, basically. It's pretty much the same names. Basically, what you have to do is fill a Circade soul into each one of these to be able to craft the Triune Talisman, which is a pretty amazing amulet, if you ask me. This particular room, you do have a button just behind the statue head. So if you run through here, it'll depress this. Sometimes, mostly in co-op, basically, it will bug. It's not completely fleshed out just yet, but the point of this one is to basically just get a statue head. If you see a ghost in a room, run away. They're not that scary. Generally, the head is usually in one of these 3 doors too. So you can kind of cheat a little bit with Spectral Sight to see it, but 9 times out of 10, just kill these chumps and you'll be fine. Hello. Bonsoir. Au revoir. Maybe the statue head hasn't actually produced in this star set, which it looks like it hasn't, which is unfortunate, but there is a way out. Multiple ways. One of them being Bromius. The other one is going through and using your music flipple flute. It's such a tongue twister to be able to get out of here, basically. But this little guy, it wants a bust head. This puzzle, it bugs out quite a bit, unfortunately. So to be able to get out of here, if you do have Bromius, you can actually rump thump your way out, which is really nice. Hello, Rump Thump. We love you. I just want to make sure if Spectral Sight is being accurate. Unfortunately, it is today. Oh, my poor little statue heads. It's not in here, so that's okay. So basically, you can just kind of rump thump it out. It's a little bit of a thing. So if you sit mostly on the edge of this, you basically just have to wait for Rump Thump to recharge. It's unfortunate that the statue head isn't in here, but at least I get to show you how to get out. Failing that, if you don't have Bromius, then that's okay. You can also just get out through the Nightfold as well. So basically, you just want to stand at the edge of this coffin, essentially, just to gain the height, and then just, if you look up, you generally can just land on the edge, and you're out. Which is pretty good. Hello, sir. Hello. I like sparring with those dudes. They're not as savage as the dendrites, though. Hello. Just watching and having coffee? Lovely. It's so weird sometimes to me for you guys to be waking up in the morning, and it's like my bedtime. But it's kind of nice, though. Flop it. You are being drunk. So I'm going to have to guess my way out of here. I have a feeling it might be upstairs. Coffee sounds good, though. I had a nice little latte this morning. Indeed, it is upstairs. Hello, ghost people. Okie dokie. Well, that's the Circade. At least part of it anyway. So this is the main arena. There's roughly about 10 buttons around here, but the very first one is up here. So as soon as you hear that big thrumming noise, it's a really big puzzle. So I still say just Google the map and just follow the numbers on it, basically, because you will see numbers or like buttons everywhere. And if you hit the wrong one, it's gonna sound like an ugly bell. I don't know how else to explain that. That's what it'll sound like if it's the wrong sequence. So the very first button is up there. Hello, sir. And you're not staggered at all. Lovely. And you don't like magic either. It's great. See you, bud. There is a benefit to beating him properly. Probably because of one of the sigils potentially being in this room on the wall. But if they're not in here, you do have to go kite him over to one of the sigils. So it's red, green, or blue. This is the second part of the dungeon, basically. So once you've done all like 9 or 10 buttons, basically, that's the last one that you hit. So once you've opened the dungeon, or this part, it's open to you all the time, which is good. So I'll show you how to do the second part of the Circade. So this is the central main area, basically. That part that I just showed you is basically how the map will always look. So no matter what entrance that you come into, the sequence of the buttons is always the same. So the button that you first start with is basically on the southern part of this map, but the map can rotate. So wherever you enter from, north, south, east, or west, it basically is north to south always for the button sequence that you have to run. This particular puzzle, I run pretty much off to the left, and there is a statue head, like literally just here. So yeah, you thought you couldn't do any leg day? You have to. 3 times. Come on, Envoy. I think I may have to get myself a new mouse. I don't wanna, because I really like this one. But yeah, I think the buttons are a bit janky. Unfortunately. Come on, lady. No, don't roll. I just want you to move faster. That's all I need you to do. Okay. We're gonna have to do this slow way, unfortunately. Come on, lady. This is so slow. I really wish they just say automatically moved faster. Come on, lady. We can do this. Just automatic movement speed would be great. Alright, there's part 1. So, part 2. Walk through the door. Grab a little torch. Set something on fire. Which is directly over here. Lovely. And now we can set some stuff on fire. Most of this puzzle is pretty much like a zigzag, basically. So there's that one. And the brazier, we've got also a brazier over here, which also has another statue head, but we'll leave that for now. There's also a little statue head here too, which is beneficial. There's a brazier as well, so it opens up this button, which we'll be using later. Also note, there's a waterfall. Fire doesn't like water. Don't walk through there. Instead of that, jump on the pressure button. Basically, it'll open up a little boat for you to go put your torch in. Lovely. Which is right here. Jumpity-doo-dah. And now we can run through and have a nice little shower while we do so. Come over to the alcove, pick up the torch, and then you can light the last brazier. Which is lovely. Right here. Drop the torch, grab the statue head, and I'll show you where to place it. One of 3 tapestries. So we just go directly up these stairs. I don't want to press my sprint button, but it may not activate and roll, so I don't really want to do that. There we go. Grab the torchy. Come on. Grab the torchy. There we go. Awesome. There are torches in every single alcove area, I'm pretty confident, but you see lots of burnable things? Take a good swipe.
My worldly pleasures.
So that is the first part done. Second part, you can pretty much do what you like with this one, but generally what I do is jump up here and I leave the torch up here first, and then I'll grab the other head, which is just here. You can grab this head and take it up, but this one I just generally take this one anyway, because there's a different way that I do the last part of the puzzle, basically. Come on, lady. You can do it. It's leg day. Excellent. There we go. There should be some torches just up here if you need them, and you can just go light them back at the other brazier area too.
Spare me. I've diamonds for fortune.
I bet you do, bud. With the last part of this puzzle, I generally would jump up here, and I will just leave the torch here. This part of the puzzle is a little bit of an interesting one, and it is quite good. I wish that bog and myrtle you could take off the wall and grab it as a moonsteel. Unfortunately, we can't. Would be nice though. Come on, lady. There we go. Fast little footsies. Come on, little fakin. You can do it. This part of the puzzle, I just dropped the head there. And this is where the last button comes in to play. If you use your spectral sight, you can see the button under below. Just hit the button and run across here, basically. You can basically roll over the statue head, which I would probably advise, because the bridge will move back like pretty quickly. So if that keeps happening, that's okay. Just jump over here and just do it again. Better to come from this side of it, because it's actually faster, rather than running over the other opposite side, because then you're running against trying to get the bridge to basically close at the same time. You're running away from it in that way, so excellent. And the last part, I just drop right there, and to be able to drop it, just use your keybind to switch weapons. That's how to drop the statue heads too. Wunderbar. There we go. Come on. Gimme. Come on, little envoy. Come on. Move those little peg legs. Ah, shitballs. That's not ideal. It's the running puzzle. You gotta run for these. And unfortunately, my little mouse is busted. Yep, there we go. Sprint roll. Lovely. Come on. That was going oh so well. Ah, come on. Alright, we'll go the slow route. Do. Okay. There we go. And that is how to do the Circade dungeon.
Well played, Jotard. sets in fading jade. I bleed omen upon the page. We souls will scourge another age. We risen thrice. We thrice betrayed. Once more, by air, laid last to grave. To crypt, to cycle of Circade.
This was also really good for me to do because the Circade armor is no longer given to people who've already got it. So that was a change that got made, I believe, in like hotfix 15, I'm pretty sure. So these no longer are basically additional to the entire inventory of storage capacity, basically. So that includes your fully crafted weapons, all of your armor, but also your packs, anything that's crafted. Your talismans aren't inclusive of that either. So everything else has its own like storage capacity, basically, which is good. So anyone who has the Circade armor, basically, if you've got like 6 sets of it, as an example, you're not really technically supposed to. So I think the team is going through and just having a look at extra sets. You can't sell them really, so you can actually get rid of them, which is good. We also have a message tree. So if you want to write a note, you click on the quill. Greetings, honored, ode, your only choice, work. And you can pay a little bit of Drax to be able to put a nice little message there with everyone else. And these are all relevant through the world trees too. So if you weren't aware of the messaging system that we have in game, we do, which is pretty cool. So they are preset words. Basically, it was supposed to be like free written, and it was for a little while. Unfortunately, people got spicy with it, and basically we have to have like preset words now. So lovely. This also denotes basically the exit of this dungeon every single time. So if you need to get out, it's these little elevator looking things too. Lovely. And that is how to do the Circade dungeon. The reason why I always say Fort Kernhold is because of this reason. The exit is literally like 50 meters or 100 meters back to the entrance, basically, and you will have to rerun the dungeon 3 times for those 3 fragments, basically. So this is where the exit is, in opposition to the Fort Kernhold. That's the entrance. So it's best to run this particular one because you can literally go and loop, basically, and that will help you get all 3 fragments. This is the Dusk Pendant, the Dawn, and the Midnight. And once you've got all 3 Circade souls, I'd recommend doing this in solo, because the Circade can take a little bit of time to show up. I've seen it happen in co-op, and it does take the Circade quite a while to arrive. But basically, you've got to fill these fragments with different points. But there's also in the journal a Crypt of Circade note, basically, which you can find in the Kith of Kings, and then you can have a look through this one here. Every single poem in the game, one of them, this being this one, is basically talking about Kernhold, and then it's talking about the Red Sunset. Basically, it's Thirsty's at the Flippin' Dragon, which is basically where the Silent Rose is, but it's not in the actual Silent Rose. It's in Soulframe, where you find the second soul, which is the like kind of little township area, but not down in Soulframe. It's the little township that's up here. So there's a field that's not too far away from it, and that's exactly where the Circade will spawn for that particular fragment. And lastly, you've got the, I think it's the Dusk Pendant, or the Midnight, sorry, which is the last one that you have to go find, which is at night, I woke with blah, 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 blah. Basically, it's talking about fading jade. It's bleed upon the page at last moon set. So basically the poem is telling you which locations to go to. So basically it's 2 in Fort Kernhold, and then the one that's basically near Soulframe, which is Silent Rose area. But that's basically how to do Circade. It's pretty good, and you get a really like sweet, pretty like pretty good set of armor, like very, very early on. So if you've got someone who has done the Circade event themselves and open up the very first part, I mean, I would say try doing the first part, but like I mentioned, I would honestly recommend doing the probably like the good old Google for the map. You'll probably need it. Indeed, sir. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to wrap up stream because we are at 2 hours and 50, and I should have been in bed at least 40 minutes ago. So, I think that being said, we've covered quite a lot of good stuff in Soulframe this evening. So, it's been an absolute pleasure sharing all of the information. I have been doing a co-cast, multicast thing. So basically, this video will be up on YouTube as well. So I'll tag the Circade event for you guys. If you ever want to come back and refer to it, you're welcome to. But as far as, say, like video production, I am working on them this week, so which is really nice. I'm not really sure. I've got a few videos in mind, so I'll have to basically have a look at which ones I'm keen to pop up and see how everything goes too. As far as, say, let's have a look. Brings True is online. I seem to be snagging him with raids, so I'm going to send you guys back over to Brings True. Oh, he forgot to change his tag. He's in Warframe. If you guys choose, I can send you to Brings True anyway. He's a very good, like, social player of both Warframe and Soulframe. We've met, I think, like a couple of months ago. Very good chat, so he's always happy to have people chatting. He's relatively new-ish to, like, Warframe as well. So if you guys are keen for a good chat on Warframe, I can send you his way as well. So I think that's what I will do for this evening, just for shake it up with Warframe and Soulframe. And I will see you guys on the other side. As far as being active on the weekend, most likely I will be. But I do have to get some videos up for the YouTube this week as well. So thank you very much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys on the other side with Brings True. And I will see you guys probably over the weekend as well. So take care, enjoy, rehydrate, or enjoy your coffee. Whatever it is that you're up to at whatever time zone. I'm gonna go to sleep because I definitely have an early morning tomorrow. And I look forward to sharing some of the video stuff with you guys too. So I hope it's very helpful, and I hope you guys find it informative. Likes, subscribes, and all those sorts of things if you can. I know, shameless plug, but whatever. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side.